Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy ABB back with a brand new story time. I hope you guys are having a good day today. If not, hopefully I'm going to change that for you. So today we're going to be talking about the first time getting faded on Christmas Day, bro. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. So this story takes place back in 2019, right? So all I remember, this is when I first got my cart, right? It was about $40, including for the pen and the cart. And I had a little bit of money left over. Now, this is right after my birthday, and this is right before Christmas. So my birthday is December 21st, and Christmas, as we all know, was the 25th. So I decided, you know what, I got a cart, but I do have some leftover money. For some odd reason, I just wanted some weed. I don't know why. So I decided I want to buy some weed. So here's what I do. This was late at night. All I remember was it was like the day on my birthday or like the day after. Basically, I hit up my cousin, right? I'm like, yo, or he hits me up. It's one or the other, right? And you have to understand about my cousin was he's the smoker of the family, right? He's not necessarily the plug, but he's that family member. Like, yeah, if you need something, he'll got you, right? Yeah, I had him like, yo, you can give me some weed. And he was like, yo, I don't know if I can do it tonight. I'm like, all right, bet. I got my cart, so it's no big deal. But then he texts me, I think later that night, he was like, yo, bro, I can get you some weed, but it's going to have to be like right now. So you can't really just wait like till tomorrow. I'm like, all right, bet. Then he tells me, yo, bro, if you want, you can have your brother come out and get it for you. I'm like, all right, bet, say less. So I got the money, right? He pulls in on the street, and my brother comes out. He gets the weed, and, I wave through my cousin at the window. My brother gives me the weed. He's like, hey, yo, bro, just be careful because that's some bud right there, all right? So I have like 2 grams of weed. I got a cart. You know what I mean? I don't have any rolling papers, but I do got fucking gum just in case I can just chew some gum. I would use that because this is how I used to roll papers, right? I used to peel the tinfoil off of it and then just roll it just like that, right? I had my own special way of rolling. That's how I was smoking back in the day. But I've had the weed for a couple days. The reason why I wasn't smoking the weed was because the cart was already holding me over. So I really didn't need to smoke the weed. But I decided I was going to wait till Christmas Day. I don't know why. I was just going to wait till Christmas Day. So Christmas Day, right, I wake up. All I remember was it's either I already had the joint pre-rolled, I'm pretty sure, like from the night before. So basically, here's what I do, right? I take the pre-roll. I put it in my hoodie, right? We've all got done opening up presents, so we're all happy and jolly, la, la, la. I also got a new headset, I just remembered. But I basically go out into the woods. My house was like in Seekonk, right near Attleboro, so like we just had woods and homes and whatnot, so right next to this other rich neighborhood, whatever. So I went into the woods, right? Not far in the woods, but pretty deep in. So this wasn't my first time getting high. This wasn't like my first time ever smoking a joint by myself, but this is one of those like first time like getting stoned by yourself or whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. So basically I go into the woods, I start sparking up the joint, and already it's not hitting very good, right? I remember it really wasn't hitting that good. I was ripping it. It just wasn't hitting as good as I wanted it to until it got to like around the middle of the part. Then it started ripping nice, right? I was just smoking, and the taste was terrible because it's gum wrap, right? So it wasn't really good. I smoked it. It was a lot of smoke was coming out. I was inhaling it and everything, but it really just didn't taste good. That's all I can remember. I was just listening to music, right? I think I was listening to Juice WRLD, Let Me Know, right? This is like right after he died and that song was blowing up. So it was listening to that song, and yeah, that was basically it. So I finished the joint. I remember I like threw it somewhere, like put it in like the bushes or whatever, or like the wood. I don't fucking know. It was years ago. You think I know? Anyways, so I got done, and as bad as it tasted, as probably unhealthy that was to smoke, I was faded as fuck. So listen, right? I'm high. I'm already high, so I'm already walking to my house. I can already feel it, it's starting to kick in, whatever. And it really didn't kick in until I walked inside my house. So I walked inside, right? And everyone's doing their own thing. They're just paying attention, right? I walk in, and then I go to the living room, right? I go into the living room, and I'm just playing it cool, like ain't nothing just happened, right? I'm chilling. They don't really know I smoke at this point. This is like when I first started on my own, because before I was just ripping off everyone else's shit. So I go into my living room. I check out my new headphones that are my new headset that I got for my gaming console, the PS4, and all I remember was plugging it in, and I was watching Star Wars, the prequels, like I think the 3rd episode, just watching clips of that shit, like the lightsaber fights. And dude, as I was watching this shit, the high got so fucking good, bro. I was so fucking zooted off that shit. Like, let me tell you. Gravity, you know how it is being really high for that first couple times, right? Like gravity's pulling you on all sorts of different directions. You feel lighter, right? You feel like you're spinning with the world. That's how I feel like visually. It's all weird and shit too. Like it's like you're looking out of a fishbowl. That's the best way I can describe it, right? But that's basically how it happened, right? I was just like, whoa, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is some good shit. It wasn't like the cart. The cart I was already kind of used to, but smoking the bud, it was like, damn, this is like some next level shit, bro. And that was basically it. I got high on Christmas Day. Nobody found out. I was low-key anxious at the time. When I was high, I was low-key a little bit anxious because my body was like first feeling all this THC at once. But that was basically it. And nobody found out. That's the best part about it. Like, nobody found out that I smoked the joint. I don't know if they already knew, or I don't, just nobody reacted, right? And I think that's the end of the story. I really can't remember anything that happened like after that shit. Otherwise, us enjoying our day. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's story time. I'm sorry I haven't really been consistent with the story times and the videos, y'all. 2025 has been a rough year. You know, I've been really trying to figure out what stories to put out and like what type of content I want to push. Like my YouTube channel is low-key dying. So if you guys don't mind, just leave a like, leave a comment, you know what I mean? Help out the channel, right? I want to do more story times. I want to do more videos. I just got to find like good story times to tell, right? I haven't lived like the greatest, like the most fun life, if you could say. I'm not Luna or whatever, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, comment, whatever you gotta do. Shout out to your grandmother, your fucking girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, your trans man, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching.